Mini Masterclass on rose face and body balm, our everything balm. Okay, what is it? It is a super nourishing moisturizer. We call it our everything balm because it can do so much. So it's amazing, and we originally made it as a nighttime balm, so a night cream. However, it's beautiful for sensitive skins because of its very gentle rose base that I'll talk more about. It's very good on sort of any irritation. So if you have bites, if you have itching, if you have scratch areas you just really want to scratch, you could try this. Also, one of the products that I would try on a younger skin first, and anyone then that's suffering with things like rosacea or tends to be allergic. Now, you should never promise with any product that people won't react to it, so I would always patch test, but we get some really good results with that. So, top line, your face moisturizer for the evening. You can use it in the daytime, but if you wear lots of makeup, you probably just need to blot or powder with your foundation as well because of that balm texture. An all over body moisturizer, and then the product that you keep with you to save for bites, for itching, for irritated skin, and something you could test on eczema or psoriasis as well. It is a balm. Balm has no water. So this is aqua free, waterless. And that means it's very concentrated. So you don't need very much. How much Pink's Boutique Rose Balm? The tiniest bit. So if you are using this on your face and neck as your evening moisturizer, think of a lentil size piece. At the very most, a petit pois pea, and to be fair, for most skins that would be too much. You'd only need that if you were super dry. So for the majority of skins, you're thinking lentil size to do a face and neck. Taking a little bit out of my mini pot, this is the one I would travel with, tiny little bit, and that would, for me, I would be dotting up my neck, all over my face, and I would have enough to come onto my décolleté, and then probably enough just to wipe onto the back of my hands as well. It is mega concentrated, 50 grams, but it will last so well. So the value for money is incredible. So therapists, obviously this is the retail size, and you will have your giant 500 gram pot. Maddie just asked how much for my legs. Remember, if you are using this to do like a full body covering, which you may do after a body scrub, we tend to put this on, your little wooden spoons, you would take a wooden spoon only, and that would top to bottom, front and back, be covering all of them. So if you know they are using it at home on their body, tell them to go easy as well. It melts, it spreads, it has that beautiful balm souffle. Okay, what makes that? So this is a beautiful balm souffle. Most obvious thing to begin with is the aroma, incredibly gentle. It's a mixture of rose centifolia, palma rosa, rose geranium, and some lavender, and a little bit of ylang ylang. It is really a rose smell that actually smells like a rose. Now I know that sounds weird, but most rose beauty products have that like grandma, cheap, sweet perfume smell. I hate rose. I love the smell of this because it smells like when you sniff a rose petal. So aroma first, very delicate, not for someone that loves crazy Lenore type scents because it possibly might not be strong enough. You can use it in pregnancy, so it's one of our go-tos for pregnancy. That's the essential oils. In terms of the base, what is actually in there and how it's impacting your skin. So you have rose mosqueta, rose hip. We've also got that, remember, in our cuticle oil. It's an incredible oil. When you take cold pressed organic rosehip oil, it's unbelievable. The fatty acids, about 77% fatty acids, lots of linoleic acid, and beautiful for cell membrane repair. So that is what the rose mosqueta, the rosehip, is doing. You've also got jojoba. Now remember, with jojoba, we call it an oil, but actually we are using a wax ester, and it is that which makes it the single best mimic of sebum, which is why it's so good on all skin types, whether you're oily or whether you're really dry. It has got apricot oil in there, really rich in vitamin A. Obviously the skincare industry loves a vitamin A, penetrates the skin well, and really good for softening elasticity. You've got sunflower, which has got a bizarrely high amount of vitamin E. And that vitamin E always, we love vitamin E in Pink's Boutique because it's so good at healing, skin repair, and is an amazing preservative in the bottle as well. And then you've also got shea in that balm. Now, sometimes I feel we take shea butter for granted and don't remember and realise, especially the organic shea butters we'll be using, how beautiful they are. Vitamin E, vitamin D, provitamin A, and that superfood, the shea on its own, you could happily call a superfood. It has been used for centuries to protect against harsh environments, so really harsh sun on the savannah, like it is naturally UV protecting. You'd still wear an SPF, but it does. And also really protecting against like kind of wind, so in a cold environment like the UK, very good protecting you against the cold and the wind and the beautiful weather that we live in. So you've got shea in that base as well. To go with my little mini rose masterclass, you've also got some notes about this. I'm going to send you the product revision notes. It's something that I think we should just be better at doing, like taking an individual product, really making sure that you know it inside out, because it's so much easier to tell someone about it when you're passionate about it and you know everything about it. So keep an eye out for those product notes, use this. And those of you that have got teams with therapists, you can give them the notes and you can give them this video and you can give them the offer so that they are saying to someone, if you're spending £50, you will be getting this one free as well. Our thinking with this offer is it would be really good. The reason it's coming to you in February, it might be a really nice one for Mother's Day. We don't tend to scream about Mother's Day on its own because it can be a really difficult time for some people. So we don't want to make it out and out Mother's Day. But obviously, if you're getting that free gift, and there is a lady in your life that might need it, then it would be a really good thing to get to them.